In this question of height and distance, two houses are situated on the opposite sides of a lane. Okay, if this is the lane, then the two houses are situated. One is into the left side of the lane, let's say this side, right? Here the house 1 is situated, and in the right side of this lane another house is situated, right? So for the house 1, the window of house 1 is situated, let's say this is the window, and this is situated at a height of h meter, and let's say this point is marked as A, right? Now let's say this is the house. It should look like a house, that's why I'm making like it. Yes. And on the another side, that means other side of the lane, another house is present. Let's say this is the height of the house, right? And this is the horizontal plane, and this is the point where the house 2 is marked B to C. This is the height of house 2, and the angle of elevation is this one from the window of the first house, right? It's given into the question, it's alpha, right? So I'm marking it as alpha. And the angle of depression from the window of house 1 to the bottom of the second house is beta. So I am marking this as beta. This is the angle of depression. Angle of depression will be found when you are looking downward, right? Now, since we can say above depression angle is beta, so angle of elevation from point C towards the window is beta, being an alternate angle, right? And the height of the window for the first house is given as h, this one, right? Let's say P to A is h as given into the question, right? So I'm writing it over here. Window height of house 1. Window height of house 1 is h meter, right? Now, what we will do? You can see two triangles are formed, two right angle triangles. Okay, and triangle AOB and triangle AOC. So, first what we will take? What we need to find? We need to find the house 2 height of house 2. So that means the length of BC need to be identified. Now what we will do? The house 2 height, to calculate that, let's say B to O, that is BO, as X, and C to O as Y. Though C to O is Y, but it's equal to H, right? But I'm writing X and Y separately over here. And the height of house 2 is X plus Y, right? B to C is the addition of BO and CO, that is X plus Y. So the value of Y is H, which we will substitute later on, right? This is the standard process where we are solving any question of height and distance, right? We should use the available data. This is the total data given as per the question. Now let's take first triangle. In triangle AOB, the triangle which is formed upward, that is for the angle of elevation alpha. We can say that tan of alpha is perpendicular by base, that means BO by AO, right? And we can say from this relation AO as BO, AO is equal to BO by tan alpha. So this is written over here. Now take another triangle AOC. So in triangle AOC, the shaded one, we can say tan of beta. Just look from the top side. AO will be the base and OCO will be the height. So tan of beta will be CO by AO, right? And from this relation, the value of AO can be written as CO by tan beta, right? CO by tan beta. So I am writing it over here, CO by tan beta. Now, already we have identified AO, and this CO is already equal to H, which is equal to AP, you can see. So putting the value of CO as H, we can write AO as H by tan beta, right? As I already mentioned, CO is equal to H. Though we have assumed it as Y, but its value is equal to H, right? So putting up the value, we get the value of AO as H by tan beta. Now there are two equations with us. which both of these equations give the value of AO. This is equation number 1 and the lower is equation number 2. So from equation number 1 and 2, just compare the height of AO. That will be equal to BO by tan alpha from equation 1, which is equal to H by tan beta from equation 2, right? So on equating, we get the value of BO as H tan alpha by tan beta. So BO is actually X, right? That is equal to H tan alpha by tan beta, right? Now we need to calculate the height of the second house, that is X plus Y. We have already identified the value of X, right? The value of X is BO. So house 2 height can be written as BO plus CO. BO is X and CO is Y. BO plus CO. And BO is basically X, this one. This is equal to X, right? So just put up the value of BO as H tan alpha by tan beta plus the height of CO, which is equal to H. Taking H as common, we get 1 plus tan alpha by tan beta. Taking H as common, we get 1 plus tan alpha by tan beta, which is equal to 1 plus tan alpha cot beta, isn't it? So this is the height of house 2.